Mm. Okay. This is what I'm testing out today. Oh, goodness gracious. I'm calling it the Pile of Bile. It's a weird hybrid between ICBM, a Cindering List. I felt like I was missing out on a little extra floodgates, so I included those. I am on 9 overflows for some tempo. So sideboarding is going to be interesting. I went down to 2 scours to make space for some stuff. Then we're down to 2 deja vus, since it's a little bit lower curve. At 34 blues though, not quite 36. I want to test out Pile of Bile. I did a couple matches. If we go to results, I tested out today. I had one against Florian, one against Kansu, and I lost to Vincent because I tried to play a combo without potions, which is just dumb. Because so I played in my top 8. I made it the top 8 with a list similar to this, not with the yellow floodgates. I just had an additional scour and what else? Oh, actually I have it saved. We'll just go over here real quick. My decks, it was the Cindering List I ran. So what did I have different in here? Constellas. So yeah, I just took Constellas out for testing purposes, I guess. Because it's not in here, right? Yeah, it's not. All right. Make space for the 2 things. We got Salisbury Bavo. Welcome. So against fast ones, we're gonna go Spellfire Cloak. I consider Slippy fast. They're an aggro deck. I like to throw in the Aether Flares, the Cinderings, and the Kindles, and then I take out the 2 yellow floodgates as we're trying to go for a more tempo matchup. That's why we don't have the Clarity Pots. Clarity Pots are for slower matchups. And we'll say good luck, have fun, because I didn't say it earlier. And we'll test it out. So I did make top 8 with this Cindering List. I think I could have swept it if I just did not get paired into the Dash IO that I lost to in my round 5 as my top 8 opponent. Here, turn 0. Kind of go like this. See what the top card is first. I'm gonna pop the bubble. I'm tempted to just send Flare for some chip. Yeah, they have AB3 and they can fix their hand. That's our action point. But the whole point of Flare is to try and get some chip. They don't have a whole lot they can do, so they got rid of that. And then we'll just send pop the bubble, see if they take any of the chip. And we can play this on our next turn. And then we can block out since we know we have that's something we can do. Cool. That worked out in our favor. Yeah, they got to fix some of their hand, but look at that. I can just block out essentially with all this, play potion, and then Arsenal Blazing. We're set up. I can't obviously block with but yeah, so this says go again. Realistically, I don't really care about the top card of my deck at the moment, as I have a potion and I have a Blazing. So if this is Wildfire, that's upsetting, but it has no meaningful on hit to me. Yeah, they can draw a card if it's red, but we're a Kano deck. Granted, we are running a decent amount of reds because we added 6, so we're at 18 of them. That's unfortunate that they buffed, so it was going to hit even if we did block. So we'll pass. We'll take our 6. They got an energy potion, so that's a little upsetting, but we could have in response eyed to see what the top card was. This one here we will block with just 3 because it doesn't have go again, and I don't want them to be able to play the top card that hits, which is slightly different than just banishing the top card. So we did miss out on some value where we could have eyed. Against assassins, I like to try and play on my own turn as much as possible. So we have a Wildfire and we'll have a Deja Vu potion. I do want to see what's underneath the wildfire. So we'll do that. We'll see what's underneath. It's a blue. Okay, sounds good. We'll leave that there. We have a small combo that we can do. We can bait out their, hopefully their equipment with this first wildfire, and all we have to do is, here's a potion of deja vu. And then, so what we can do is we can go 2 Kanos, getting like prognosticate and pop the bubble, and then send wildfire for these amounts. And if we need to, we can pop chest piece. Like, it's not going to kill, but if we can not have to use boots or rags to bait out, yeah, we'll take 5 here, this equipment. If they don't use their equipment, then that's fine. We'll have a little, we're just going to do a little combo. Anything we blocked with, they would have gone over anyways. Yeah, because they then could have shredded and buffed it. So we're getting a little low. Here they have 1. So we can go Kano, Kano, deja vu, and bop, wildfire, prognosticate, buff, send wildfire. I'm dealing 5. I'm just trying to bait out their equipment. Look at that. Easy money. Dealt 2. Hell yeah. Now they're dead for the rest of the game because we got blazing. We can guarantee a blue for next turn. Cool. Yep, now they're just dead because they have no more arcane barrier. Yeah, we're at 11. But, like I said, they have no arcane barrier and we got a wildfire again. So, who truly won here? That potion would have been nice for here that we could have. So, we'll say pass. I would like to play on my own turn if I get the opportunity. Just sending Flare and the top card. Of course, having triple red here is a little rough. But go like Kano. Gonna be Kindle Kano. Hope for blue. Yeah, because they have no arcane barrier left. So here we have a... See what their next turn is, because they played their 1 attack with Gogan, which was double trouble. They played no reactions, so they're trying to figure out what to do with their turn. Command and Conquer. Then, okay, cool. So we won't die to this, but we can attempt to do some damage here. Cancel that. How do I want to sequence this? I would like to Kindle first, as it's safer, quote unquote, and we rags, hopefully hitting a blue. That's fantastic. Then we get that, we get wildfire, we hit this, and then we hit boots, because we're going to striders, and then we draw off this. Red is unfortunate, so we can't Kano after this. But since we striders, we have to send the blazing, which gets the +1 instead of the wildfire, so I messed up slightly there. And then we send... Yeah, I messed up. But we don't die. I don't think I need a Metacarpus here either. No, save that for a different time. We still have a block. Then, so yeah. If we had gotten a blue, it would have been nice. Dang, because then we could have ate something off the top. That's just the downside of playing extra reds, though. So I'm playing a little bit greedy. Trying to play off the top. When I said I would like to play on my own turns, I should have here. So Prognosis, it has go again. We can block with Flood here. Unless they overbuff, which then we just have to Kano something off the top and hope for the best. Whereas I would love to play Lessons on our own turn. So Flick Knives, I'm marked. Okay. Mantle, what is it going to be? Stealth card? Artist's Desire? Or are they just doing it for the buff? So it hits. So it's 6. Alright, well. We're going to die, so we have to play here. Yes, oh, well. Like a lot of my combos, I've been playing a little, so we just gotta hope for a good card off. Yeah, we don't win because we're in reaction. So, we dealt 5. Yeah, that's GG. They just got all the buffs. Good game. It happens sometimes. Like I said, I should have played more on my own turn. I got a little bit greedy once their equipment bought. I'm like, cool, we could just kill them. And then I just didn't play for my own turn. Yeah, they just have all the buffs here. Okay, yeah. There's not much we could do about that. Yeah, plus 12. Good game. So, but the point was to try and fade out their equipment. We did that. And then we just got some unlucky reds. Whereas if we had some more cards. So, but remember, whenever you're playing, make sure to keep notes. So go back to my decks, and we got 1 loss first. We're at 1 loss. And then we go to our pile of bile. That's the whole point of testing, is seeing how things go. So we messed up a bit. And we go over here, this little area, and we click on write notes. And then we said, got greedy. After AB was gone. Should have played my keyboard is sensitive more on own turn. I'm liking the flares, and I spelled greedy wrong. Update. Yeah. This one was a duped match, and then because like he actually clicked undo and then he left, and then I had to concede to get to the match, but it's literally the same player. So we created again pile of bile. What this list is different from the cindering is I was missing some floodgates. I'm like, oh, I really want 2 floodgates. ICBM, I felt like I had no initiative into assassins. Like I couldn't do anything. Like that's probably me as a player. I was probably playing it wrong. But with the spindles and the aether flares and the cinderings, I feel like I have a little bit more agency to sculpt my hands, and I didn't have to worry about 2 clarity potions to block with. This flare should be a 0 cost, but for my purposes, since my deck is full foil, I don't have another foil zap at the moment, which I'm just waiting for them in the mail. They would say, good luck, have fun. Fang can go back and forth. I'm not going to put the cinderings in here. I am going to put the flares in the kindles. So we're going to try out the floodgate. Oh lordy, what just happened here? Did you not see that? It said, we'll go first, go first, go first, go first. I will go first. So something happened there with the client, or who knows. Yeah, okay. So we got fish on Arachne. And then we'll go back to the cinderings because that's how I like to play into it. There could be a merit where you play like the long game, try and block out efficiently, play 1-for-4s with Waning Moon. I've had some success with that. But I think this is the more proper way if you're used to ICBM. We have double wildfire, which is unfortunate to see in their hand. So I forgot who was going first, but I assume they are. And I'm going to block with, yeah, block that. We'll just block out as we need. Hopefully they don't have a hand strip. Okay, they're playing a dagger build. I'm already marked. And this already marks on hit. So interesting. So hopefully we get oh, what the fuck is this? Sorry for the language. So yeah, I'm like, this is my second round. If we go to pile of bile matchups, we literally have 4 matches. Slippery, Florian, Katsu, and Vincent. The Slippy one we could have possibly won if I just didn't play dumb and didn't play as greedy. I think I'm just gonna send Spindle an arsenal of potions so we can play it next turn because this is going to strip a card from hand. So all of our wildfires are at the bottom of the deck. I don't mind having another spindle, even if it's just a block with. So we'll have to find a lessons to get our wildfire back. But if all else fails, we'll just full block and play the potion out of our arsenal. But yeah, the Ocean's Force, the testing is going okay. I've played, it's not that much different than my Cindering list I've been playing. And I made top 8 in a pro quest for 18 people. And I think I would have swept the top 8 if I didn't get paired into my Dio. That beat me round 5. But they did play Arsenal Disruption. And this gives target attack with stealth, which this does not have. Go again, but we will just block. Honestly, I'll block 6. Let's block 9. It's not stealth, but okay. But target attack if it has stealth. This has contract. Why did it get buffed? Am I reading? Discard an assassin. Target assassin attack gets +3 if it has stealth. It doesn't have stealth, right? It has contract. Target assassin attack gets +3. If it has stealth, it gets the second part. Okay. Okay. I thought I was tripping. I'm like, how to get a bonus? Yeah. I think with Marionette, I could have probably played Tunic at least. Get an extra resource. Cindering. Cindering is great. So here, we'll probably block with everything but Cindering in a blue. One of our floodgates are down. Oh, they revealed the hand. Cool. Kiss of Death. 12. I would like to keep this floodgate because we only have the blues in. We block 6. We pass. And then we're not... then you get the draw card, get go again, all that fun jazz. There's only so much you can do. Well, we'll Cindering to see what we're drawing. Okay, well. And then we'll block 3 and lose our... I can only block 5 with cards from hand. I just want to see what we're drawing. We're going to move some of these cards that aren't other additional potions. Blazing is a good arsenal to have. We can block with everything else. But I'm also trying to future final lessons. It's unfortunate that the spindle got broken. This is where I have the difficulty with Assassin. So this is a block everything, play potion hand. I don't have much interaction. I just have to basically full block. Yeah, well, I'd like to keep this if possible, but they're going to hit me with a card that cares about on hit and take my energy potion. Oh, no. Now I can't take 6, so that will go. So 2 blazings. Gee, mini Christmas. Now we're at 10. Like, I've been full blocking. Not full, but like I've blocked with every card that I can. Like I could have blocked maybe 2 extra health. All right, this is getting rough. I wouldn't be surprised if they flick knives me here. Yeah, I would like to play the lessons to go fine. Yeah, flick knives, give it go again. Oh, shite. Okay, yeah, sounds good. I can't flick knives again, but good game. Like, I don't know how you do anything different there. I blocked every turn I can. All right, this is combo turn. Yeah, they have no dagger. They can't flick me yet. They haven't attacked. But yeah, my hand's pretty shite. Yeah, Cindering here. Alright. No. They're like Kano, Rags. It was risky, but I'm like, okay, cool. I pitched, yeah, both of them. It kind of, I'm just like, what do I do with it? Like, I arsenal it, cool. Then they sent, CNCs. Like, one of the CNCs would have popped it already because I couldn't block efficiently with it. And then they've sent 2 Leave No Witnesses, which they buffed in. So it was, I'm just in a SOL. Yes, that I should have kept the wildfire. So I'm gonna go Kano. Rags the Kindle and hope for the best. Kano. Yeah, we already know what the top 2 cards are, which is unfortunate. Let me go Rags. Submit. Kano. We send the Overflow. We send the Gaze the Ages. See what we can kindle. Kindle a blue. I should have buffed it by more, but we can always send the next one. We kindle. It gets buffed by 2. So let's see how this goes. Yeah, hindsight is always 20/20. I think blocking early on the turn, I think against assassin is fine. Just tank the dagger, damage, deal, wait for disruption. Yeah. So we did not get the resources. We dealt 1. I think I just have to. I might have to just hold this for block. Yeah, we'll pay the 1. I can't hold it for block because they're going to get a 4 attack. Yeah, alright, sounds good, sounds good. I have no idea what the top card is, but we're going to find out. Eighth Arc, yeah. Good game. Then we concede. So here, I legit think other than pitching the Wildfire, like you said, there was nothing else I could do. Like, they would have gotten it with one of their CNCs because there was a turn I could have blocked 5 on their 6 and it would have been gone. I would still be essentially in this scenario. So it's just a luck of the draw. I just fucking hate that they have sit on Arcane Spell Void 3 for free. So, but we update our things and we learn from our losses. And we keep track of our notes. Like I said, there's only so much you can do when LSS does not care about your class. And we keep our notes. So, has this one not been updated yet? But yeah, I will keep track saying, hey, hold on to the Wildfire, even if it's going to go away. Because that makes a huge difference. All right, results. Has it? No? We played against another, well, it's not there, so we can't add the notes yet. So hopefully after another match. Like, I do believe in this list being good for against Assassin. We just have to not draw all 3 Wildfires turn 2 and proceed. I like going first in the Katsu because I've seen Katsus, they're just like, all right, cool, we're going first, Arsenal pass. And then they have 5-card hand as if they were going, and they get the effect of essentially going second because I have nothing to deal with my hand. Since they are a longer match, I'm not going to bring in the Cindering, but I'm still going to bring in the value of Flare because it's an aggro match that will be slightly longer. Their AB isn't always effective. They do have high blue counts, and I'll bring Spring Tunic. I don't like doing the generic, hey, this is aggro build, this is your sideboard for XYZ. I feel like if you are familiar enough with either the player or the deck style, you can sideboard how you like to do it. That's how that's essential. I'm saying, hey, vibe check. See, like I wasn't expecting AB3, I was expecting potentially AB2. Katsu is annoying. It's the most annoying ninja to play against because his attacks are 5-6 essentially. I have a decent record as a IRL player. Dishonor, I could care less about Dishonor. If he's doing a Dishonor line, GG, I shake his hand. Congratulations, you have it back. And then I just block. You just block Dishonor. If you see them going for the Dishonor line, you just block Dishonor. So they're on AB3. AB 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I forgot about the boots. So here, since I think it's going to be longer, I'm going to play for the slower grind and keep the Spindle and Arsenal play Potion. Whereas the aggro matches I was playing earlier, I've put Potion in the Arsenal to try and get some chip early, which could be wrong. Or you could just play the Potion out early if they have Arsenal Disruption. Floodgate, No, I'll hold on to it. Play the potion. If I were to stack for some reason, it'd be like that. Next turn, oh, well, we have to block with one of the floodgates anyways. Kadachi. AV4 keeps helm. Yeah, like I'm just not used to them having 4. I'm used to like 3 or 2. Alright, sounds good. No blocks on the 4 here. That's annoying. I get the draw anyways if I block the next card. That's an annoying card. Yeah, like they have blues, yes, but the odds of them, like you said, being to effectively pitch to it. We'll block 6 here, keep off mask unless they drew another draw. And then I would Arsenal if I was them, but that's on them. I will not kindle the spindle, but I will pitch here and we'll see what we get. If I get like a blue and then a potion, then yeah, I might kindle late. That'd be a weirdo. No, because that was my action point. We'll see. We'll see what he allows me to see. We'll just put that at the bottom. Arsenal. Here they pitched that, so their turn's going to be a little lackluster. So, oh, like I said, a little lackluster. Sounds good. We get our tunic, and we get Eye of Affinia value. Do I want to bottom this or do I want to draw it? That's kind of annoying that it's next to the spindle that I'm going to play. I'm going to bottom it so I can find more cards. And then I will pitch like this. Send spindle. I just want to find more cards specifically. They're consistently A-being 4. Interesting. I will Kinogan. Yeah, Will is a very good card to see. Like I don't doubt that it's good, yes, but I'm trying to find more cards. Draw Will, play it into whatever I draw next off staff. Yeah, that's a decent play as well. But when I see them pitch 4, oh, I wouldn't have seen pitch 4 if I kept Will on top. Maybe they're trying to fatigue. I will win that all day. Because I'll have Kindle. Like here, I can play Gaze. Which I will play this Flare out. Demanding at least 1 card. It'd be an interesting tactic to play Fatigue. Okay, so they just let me take deal 2 to them. Sick. I'm gonna play Gaze. Find a good card to play off the top. I already have a Kindle sitting here. It is a weird strategy, so I'm gonna make them respect my damage. Here's an on hit. Dealing 3. If I can get them sub 20, I don't care what their hand is. If it's 5 blues. Okay, buddy. Interesting, interesting. Well, we'll just keep digging. There's Wildfire. Cool. If I stack, I would like stack like that. So my plan here is, maybe they have an interesting combo line here that they're trying to keep. I'm surprised they didn't play Ancestry. I'm gonna block 2 cards, play not play Wildfire, play Potion, and potentially combo from there. We know Iron Will is gone. We sent a Kindle to the bottom. Yeah, so we don't let that hit. Looks like they potential for a Dishonor line. They don't have Dishonor in the grave. It's just a very aggressive line. Okay. No block 3. Okay, they just had a very aggressive line. Okay, well, we got 2 Epots, a Deja Vu, and Wildfire plus Kindle. Double Wildfire, I guess, yeah. See how their turn plays out. Descendant, sounds good. play pass. We'll have to do it on mask trigger. They're gonna discard a card. For setting Surging Strike, you're definitely discarding a card. Descendant Ghost Wave, not Whelming. Gotcha, Descendant. It says it on the card. Okay. They're just doing a Whelming. And they still have 2 cards. I don't want them to draw here, which is the frustrating thing. Like, I'm at 10, and it's going to be 4. So I do like a blind Kano here, see what we get. Gaze the Ages, and then we can go Kano. I don't want a double Wildfire, so I might just use that Wildfire. Pop the bubble. Blind Kano. It's gonna be a weird combo I'm gonna do here. So we're gonna go here. Target, hold priority. I would like to see what's on top. We don't want... can we do Spindle? Yeah, we can do Spindle. Okay, and then we go... We're gonna do an interesting line here. Kano. Rags. Wildfire. Then we go Kano, Aether Spindle. Then we go here. Put that at the bottom. We don't want Flare. Top. Kindle. I messed that up. I wanted this to be cast, but whatever. Yeah. I shouldn't. Whatever. Yeah, I already messed up. We did a few funnies, did a few mess ups, a few ha-has. But we're getting there. We're figuring it out. I meant to get a blue Spindle. Trying to find another card off the whatchamacallit. Dealing 2. Gardens of the Past. Is that just for Kodachi? We didn't do a lot on the bottom. No, we'll keep that on top because we want to do another Wildfire. I think I just die anyways. I messed up. I should have done the Spindle, Wildfire Spindle before doing Potion of Deja Vu and draw another blue off the Kindle, off the Spindle opt. But if I'm only doing 2, do we just die here? Oh yeah, I messed that up. And then yeah, they play whatever card. No, okay. Break Chain. We still have Boots and we still have a Wildfire in hand. Huh, yeah, I kind of messed that up, but I didn't know what I could do there. Block out. Double Wildfire is the frustrating thing because I thought they were going to do some stuff. I just have to take the Kodachi, and I have to put this in my arsenal for a chance of winning. And block all the other ones, but they're going to have 4, 5, 4. Interesting option. Break Boots. No, with base 2. Block Flare. And block here. Alright, cool. Hopefully we just draw a better combo here. What the fuck? Like, seriously? What is my luck today? Yeah, GG. I lost in draws and I did my combo ass. Yeah, good game. Good game, concede. Trash combo. I just drew ass there. What the hell? So let's see if those results. I think maybe we should have just blocked. I hate having Kindle and Arsenal because I haven't practiced enough. Why is it not recording my results? Nah. This is 12-1. I guess that was my match. But it skipped a match. Alright. Draw better. I don't like Arsenal and Kindle. I don't know about you guys. What is your opinion about Arsenal and Kindle? I just feel like I have the shite luck because I always draw cards where I'm like, oh, my combo would be so much better if it was not Kindle in my Arsenal. Draw better, block more maybe. Hope for later combo with this build. As we are hoping to chip. I think that's just me with a lack of matchup knowledge. Hope. Hopping? No, hope. I failed English twice. I suck at it. So that's how. Hope is spelled with that. Hope to chip more. So I think I just have to play around that versus ICBM. Like I said, I'm trying to get off of ICBM because I don't like the list. Even though it is the best list, essentially, the most streamlined version of the deck. I'm trying to play a list I enjoy playing. Which is this. Technically, we are 0-3 right now today. No wins. Yeah, that's same. Every time I have Arsenal Kindle, it's not something I practice. So I don't know how to properly line it up. So if I'm going to do it, I need to slow down and think, okay, cool, Kindle is here. How do I optimize the things I have going on? Is someone at me or is it just... One second, someone messaged me. So yeah, that's just a lack of knowledge, a lack of practice with the so it's not even though the title is a little misleading. My hair is... I didn't qualify for nationals. I'm just using this for people to watch me because no one else really streams Kano. I am only there for side events, but the side events I do want to win. Like if we look, let's leave this real quick. I didn't qualify. Not national, US Nats, Fab. And we go to this one, I believe, and we go to events. There's still this is only qualifier for Worlds, but there is a Classic Constructed. Yeah. I want to practice for these things like the Classic Constructed. I want these tickets because you can make a lot of money off tickets. Because especially if you get 4 wins, 1,300 tickets is a lot. Like I made off like 1,200 tickets. I made like $45 on day 3 of like 650 tickets. So, and I'm going there for all 3 days for anybody's there. I will be playing some other decks too for like some blitz and other stuff, but I think I'm gonna do a lot of whatchamacallit, limited events as well. Saturday there's another Classic Constructed. I am doing the, where's the calling Vegas. I am doing this to work on my limited because I like sealed. Yeah. Like, okay, if there's good prizes on the prize pool, cool. Yeah, I'll actually trade them for stuff. But yeah, I'm bringing all my wizard decks that I have. Celio's not fully built, but I'll have like Majin's list of Verdance. And then I'm playing I'll have Acilio to play. We'll say good luck, have fun. So we are on aggro, so we take out those, bring this in, bring that in. And we are on Spellfire. Yeah, day 1 is probably the best day to sell them. Even though I think day 3 is also not that bad. Even though there's less stuff. This hand is interesting. I would like to keep, oh, they have no AB. Interesting. Okay. Well, I will Kano once. See what we get. We get a wildfire. Yes, I don't want 2 wildfires in my hand. And we'll pass. So yeah. Okay. Please tell me how this is possible. 1, 2, 3. This is the second time I've drawn all 3 on turn 0. I don't want to block with this. My next turn is just going to be hold these 2 cards. So I would like to block this and just play this one from Arsenal, deal 4, Arsenal this. Because there's no way I have to block. We block here. Okay, now they have no, unless they flick, they can get masked, but oh well, I can't do anything about that. So I'm not blocking the next 2 cards. I have very bad news that LSS doesn't know how popular their game is and didn't print enough cards for this set. This set will be gone in a month. There'll be no availability. So buy what you can when you can. It's insane. If anybody hasn't seen Min-Max Games, was it Min-Max? It was, yeah, Min-Max Games. One second, someone messaged me again. Yeah, it was I guess I could have typed and talked at the same time. Is Min-Max Games, they said their distributor was fairly open, said, hey, yeah, all TCGs, they're getting COVID level of demand for stock. Yeah, so here they're down a dagger. Aggro matchups are so not fun. So here is not a combo hand. Yeah, for those, yeah, like he said, if dagger, so they're gonna flick knives me here. Realistically, I would like to play Spindle. Hello. What is YH? That's an interesting name. All TCGs. Yeah. I think, yeah, I don't think Flesh and Blood needs to 2x their printings of whatever they think they need to sell. They need to double it. Because they are so out of print. Like this was before me, but they either need to go back to first edition unlimited, so there's just double the printing of the sets, or just print more of whatever they think they're going to hit. You're going to get that mass trigger. I don't care. No, they flicked. So, yeah, you say that, but so far they're a year ahead in design, 100%. But I think they could still print. They're like, okay, cool, we have a pirate set. The first pirate set ever. Let's estimate our sales are like this. Okay, let's overprint. There's no downside to overprinting a set. Because you're gonna, your card stores are gonna buy it. Like, what do you mean? Like, okay, cool, we're out of a set. Well, I would like to buy more for my store. Yeah, and then treasure packs. Like, you're like, oh, people are not gonna hunt for signed copies of the original creator of the game. Is that what you're telling me? I often see you announce your stream on Talos or Discord while I'm at work. Yeah, normally I wouldn't stream at this time because I work 2 p.m. to 10 p.m. on my normal 9 to 5 job. So I wouldn't be streaming right now. I'd be getting ready for work. See, I'm on the consumer side of the store. And Monarch was am I incorrect that Monarch is a supplementary set? So there wasn't as cool cards? That's true. Decided double print Bright Lights, fair, but you're telling me High Seas, the first pirate set, Pirate's a cool class, and that you have signed copies of the cards. Monarch was a full set. Thank you for updating me, because that was before me. If anybody wants to know when I started playing, I'm bouncing back and forth, so we'll come back to me playing. I started right like 2 armories before Icelander LL'd. That's where I played, so I could rags, like, I want both these cards, which suck, so I have to choose which one to play, because, no, I have a Deja Vu, I can play both. Prism, okay. That's fair, I retract my statement. Sometimes I make some high-strung comments. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, like I said, I don't always make the best comments. Like, one time I said, they have no AB, so I can play it whenever I want. My combo here. I made a comment that the armory deck for what's his name, Max, wasn't worth it. And I still believe that that's a shit armory deck. I don't know. Those are Pyro, I don't remember. Maybe someone else can translate that or figure out. Yeah, I still think that Max is a crappy armory deck because they printed it weird. I have hot takes, I would say, on certain things. Like, I don't like Rosetta. I think Rosetta was a bad set because it's a 1 class set. If you go card for card, I'm not going to rant, but tells Everfest indicators of high demand has been mutilated by distro and large retailers that ended up having shred a bunch. Shred? No. Booster boxes from that era. Oh, that's kind of sad. So we know what the top card is. And we're going to rag some cards, or Deja Vu some cards, so we can go like that. And we'll see what's after this, because we didn't know. Huh, that's a pretty good rags card. Do we need this, though? We're going to floodgate. We would like to draw 2 blues. Yeah, okay. Man, everybody's chit. This is most people I've seen chit-chatting. We have 18-ish people. So give me a second. Let me think about this combo. I'll go look at the comments. Because I'm used to like 3 people talking, not this quantity of people. Maybe I should change my hours of work so I could... No, because then I would still work 6 to 2. Anyways, combo. We Cindering so we can Kano, rags, we get this. And then we get blue overflow. And then we... Yeah, okay. Maybe we don't need Cindering. So we Kano. We Ragamuffins. Put this on top. We get that. Yes. And then we... Since they have no AB, we don't need anything other than... I definitely don't want a Deja Vu, that's for sure. And then we can Wildfire. You know what? YOLO. Staff. Get that. We go. I should have Deja Vu'd when we only had 2 cards, because then I'm a bit shy on getting the thingamabob, but we're gonna draw 2 cards and we can move 1 away. We'll Deja Vu here. But we can move 1 away with the Eye of Affinia. So yeah, we go like this. Actually, we can get both. We're good. Because they're 0 cost. I'm gonna say good game. Show them that we have the blazing. Oh, cool. Gaze the Ages. Can't play it, but it's cool to know that we have it there. All right, no Arcane Barrier makes this an okay matchup. We get our first win, though. And let's go to the comments, see what everybody's saying. So, ooh, not 21. Fight the chat. Give me 1 second. And we'll say yes, but I'll be thinking. BRB. 1 second. So let's go over some comments. All right, so we had Monarch with a full set. We had Prism and Levia. Monarch had Altar Arts, we're not sure. We're All Human. It's a good game. Everfist, False Indicators. All right, cool. So I think that we're a bit a rebound from that. We're now in high demand. Yeah, we're in high demand. Everybody knows Rosetta. Every wizard knows Rosetta was ass. Thank you very much. I feel validated. Rosetta, where the rune blades play like ninjas and wizards play like rune blades. When the set first spoiled, before it was spoiled, I was like, I'm gonna buy 4 cases of this. This is my set. I am a wizard player through and through. As we got spoils, I'm like, okay, cool, maybe a case. Oh, we got a fan. Ah. This. Sorry, I'm getting distracted because this opponent says they're a fan. All right, so we're gonna click OK here. Yeah, my joke was that Verdance is a person who wanted a major in Wizard and Guardian and failed one and flunked the other. No, dropped one and failed the other. I watch every video of yours, big fan here. I'm also a Candler player, but I can't play her on Talishar. Interesting, but they're playing on Talishar. But you're playing. So yeah, that's my joke for Verdance, is that like she wants to be both but can't do one or the other. And then I didn't order any Rosetta. I didn't buy any. I just bought singles. Actually, I didn't buy singles until the decks were getting decent. Fair. They said they can't play Kano on Talishar. They play Talishar. They just miss all the Kano triggers. I don't have resources for the blue flare, so yeah. And Acilio, I said, was just... I love Acilios. I was going to play Brainstorm Acilio. What is this hand? It's a blocking hand. That's what it is. It's not a very good combo hand because I don't have a Deja Vu. I like both of Verdance and Acilio, but with Verdance, didn't crutch so hard on felling. Yeah. Because Florian aesthetic, he turned out to be playing like a Guardian at best and Fatigue at the worst. Yeah. And then, so I wish Verdance, if I were to design Rosetta differently, knowing the cards what we currently have, and I couldn't change the cards we received, what I would change is Verdance's ability would be on both turns, that you could deal damage. I'm going to be weird. Now this is their mass trigger. I will block here. I'm just going to send this flare and then Arsenal the Wildfire. Ooh, they finally get their daggers back. Yeah, I would change Verdance's ability to hit them both turns. Yes, and then that is the biggest mistake they made is, so if we look at the cards available for talented wizards, if it said, not Fuse, it's the, oh, they're going to draw 2 cards. Sick. I'm a little doomed here. What's it called? Elemental Wizard cards. The only Elemental Wizard cards we have are for Ice Fuse. So what, if I couldn't change any cards, I would just change Verdance's ability to be every turn and then make the Earth Amp card Wizard. So we still have the card, but it's a Wizard card only. And then we change some of the Lightning Elemental cards, just base Lightning cards. Some of them, like Eclectic, would be a Wizard. So that way we'd have Wizard non-attack, Wizard attack actions, which sounds weird, but I think would be nice. So it'd be just some wording changes, changing what cards got what, which heroes got what. So Florian couldn't play it. But if I were to design it differently, I would have a lot of the cards be Elemental Wizard cards. Like Flash, I would make an Elemental Wizard card, Fuse Lightning or whatever, and then you get your action point. Aurora, the only reason Aurora is so good is because she has access to more cards. Wizards have such a small card pool, and the card pool is so bad that it doesn't work well with the Earth and Lightning cards. My revolver is luck with talented, so my round one opponent at Premier killed me on my turn with Verdance because we played it like that. Yes, my friend also played it like that on the pre-release, and he killed somebody that way. I think Verdance damage on both turns with Sigil Sloss, Rampant Growth as our 5 Arcane Tonus turn on top of having Storm Striders. Okay, yes, they are trying to reduce the amount of stuff you can do on your opponent's turn, but I think it's just 1 arcane. Yes, you can amp it. It's 1 arcane per 1 healing. Yeah, so you gain 1 life, you ping once. If you gain 5 life, you ping once. But if you do her split card, where you amp is equal to the amount of health you've gained, you gain the life, amp at the same time, and then that ping becomes 5 damage. This is depending on what we can do, we can get an interesting own turn damage. So I might just see what they can do and not let myself die though. Obviously I'm gonna try and send it doesn't have go again, so I think I'll just let that hit. Target Draconic. Oh, it's fealty. Yep. Okay, I missed out. Oh, you good, dude? Yeah, so she could kill on more turns more optimally with Striders, and she could even do like a Striders Wildfire Snapback combo where she'd amp the Wildfire with some life gain. We'll just say no. You ping on the stack before the amp goes through. Yeah, we would need healing potions to be instant speed for the combo to be working the way I would want it to, but I think that's healthy that you can have a combo on your own turn with healing potions. So yeah, you go Sigil, Verdance, ping on the stack, spawn with Rampant, Verdance, ping, amp 4, 5 arcane is actually 6. Yeah, so you could deal 6 with off the ping. Ooh, this is getting... Block that one. So I don't immediately die to the next hit. Maybe I shouldn't have blocked. Not the combo. In that case, I just block here. Then we have to combo next turn. So I'm not going to try and combo with 3 cards. Yeah, I would, like I said, if I couldn't change a single card that we received, but we could just change small things, like I would change her ability, deal damage each side, give us the Channel Millennium, treat a wizards only, make some of the lightning cards like Eclectic, Wizard. Even though the other class isn't using it, it'd be just nice. It'd feel better as a set to see that there's more wizard talented cards. I do have a video coming out where I talk to 2 other wizard no, I have 3 people. I have 1 person covering Kano, 1 person covering Verdance, 1 person covering Acilio. Yeah, 1 of 3. And then we go over some fake cards I made, and a couple gave me some ideas for them. I have 2 of the interview done. I am trying to get 1 more interview tonight or sometime today, and then I'll edit that down. And once I get all the interviews done, they will be available on Patreon, each of the videos outright. And then the total video with them combined will be shorter than the individual interviews, because we'll be chatting about some stuff that might not, I feel, relevant for the video I'm creating. Sorry, let's combo here. Do not need another Wildfire. We got Floodgate. Yes. And then we go Kano. Boots. Rags. Put that one at the bottom. Nope. Yeah. We pop Boots. Send Wildfire on. Oh, we gotta let that resolve. Send Wildfire. Send Flood, because we should have more blues now. let this resolve. Potion of Deja Vu, that's okay to see. And then we go Kano Deja Vu, draw Flood, and we'll have that be at the bottom, that be at the bottom. Draw these two blues. Send Flood. Who is doing Verdansk? What? Oh, Majin. And then we go Kano. So the lineup is I'll tell you who they are. They are Blazing, Yuto, and Majin. Oh. And then we send oops, that wasn't what I wanted, Kano. I wanted... Actually, no, it was. We don't kill, so it doesn't really matter what the top card is. I should have staffed as well. I fucked that up. Whatever, I died. Good game. I got distracted. Message redacted. Alright. I messed up. I meant to... What was I meant to do there? I don't know. Nah. I still die. I meant to send the... Yeah. I wanted people that other people wanted to watch. Not... I wanted people that people wanted to watch and people that would respect their opinion in regards to the hero. So obviously for Auxilio, Yudo's one of the biggest ones that make the content for the hero. And then I make content for the hero, but I don't think I am the highest authority that can speak about the hero, as I've only played for 2 years and I don't have the greatest track record. I do have 3 top 8s in a ProQuest, RTN, and ProQuest. So that's not a bad track record with the hero. But again, as a content creator, I'd like to have more people on it that have a bigger say. And then I wasn't trying not to get Majin, I just was trying to get some other creators. So my initial ask for Verdansk was it Foundry? Let's go to YouTube real quick. I forget who it is. Like if I type in Verdansk, Flesh and Blood. Yeah, the Techlo Foundries who I watch for Verdansk, because I look for people who make it more consistently, but they are currently too occupied at the moment with stuff, which was reasonable. So I did reach out, and Majin said he'd be willing to do so. We lost and won one. Let's go here. Techlo Foundry, yeah. Double check here. We'll put in our notes matchup results. We double check. So we won this one. My brain's a little fuzzy. We lost and won on turn 3 anyways. Had Cindering find us some good cards to pair with a teapot for the win. Update, and then we click here. Let's check our record here. Today we had 1, 2, 3, 4 that came in, and we lost, 1. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 1 win, 4 losses. Right? 1, 1, 2 losses, 2, 3. Okay, 1 didn't count. So we're gonna stick 1, 1, 3. Update, close. No. All right. Add an awkward combo and did not use eye on the correct opt to properly. I think what I wanted to do was play 2 more zaps instead of having lessons. And we will correctly spell things. And we will scooch down. Click update. And yeah, close that. Close that. So, into my aggro matchups, we're not doing the hottest, which is fair. I think that's just me as a player. I struggle against aggro decks. Whereas, sure. Yeah, I wanted people to, the name of the videos along the lines of gonna be current state of the wizard. So some of these interviews were done before spoilers and the BNR, and then some are after the spoilers and BNR. Like obviously I haven't done one of the interviews yet, and it's going to be a lot of editing. I think I can maybe get it out right before ProQuest. Oh, not ProQuest, US Nats. Okay, stacking. Jarl is as a hard stack. I would like to go first to get my stack going. So out of my losses at my ProQuest that I played, I lost to technically only to 2 people. So my losses look good. I don't like the fat stack. I would like to keep these in. Spindle's good. I'll take out the yellow overflows as they don't do a lot of damage. I like going to 61. So I need to drop another card. We'll drop 1 red overflow. This is where I like to bring the stacks. Say good luck, have fun. I bring Tunic, I bring Waning Moon. I don't care what AB they're on. I'm going to attempt to stack them. If they're aggro, they're aggro. I just have to block more. And cool, we have a good cards to stack with. Like we start with Spindle. They are on AB3. Heart of Ice. If you're playing Jarl and you think there's a lot of Kanos in your meta, buy Heart of Ice. I don't care what you're saying. If you're not playing Heart of Ice, you're wrong. It makes the matchup so much better on your side. But continuing with what I said about my matchups, I only lost to 2 people. It was a Jarl player and a Dio player. The main reason Jarl won is they blew up my boots their turn 2. So it'd be like they played first, I played a turn, and then they blew it up on their turn again. I would like 3 blues and blazing to be my stack. But I won all my other matchups, and the top 8 were heroes that I already won in my Swiss rounds. They were 2 Florians, 2 Fangs, and an Acilio. I'm like, that is fantastic. I would love to have that be my top 8. But I got paired into the Dio again. So yeah, they played this turn 1, targeted my boots. Again, if you're a Jarl player, always target the boots. Smart. So our stack is 3 blues and blazing at my door. So I think this list is good with spindles and stuff. Even with AB3, you get extra chip. Like here, I am going to send Floodgate to the bottom. I get a sneeze since we don't have a whole lot of them. Lessons is cool. Sorry if you heard that. And we want some blues with our Floodgate. See if they take the damage. I could arsenal this, or right now they're pitching, so I want to just try and chip, send as much damage on them. The only arsenal we really want is a card that we would like, if we had 2 cards in hand we wanted to play, we would play one, arsenal the other. I don't want to arsenal this. I want another blue for my Floodgate easily. Cool. And they pitched a Mangle, which is good to see, and Frost to Death, which they could have just destroyed. Like, I guess they don't have another ice to fuse it. I don't know how you can stack against Jarl fast. You have to go through you have to churn through your cards effectively, block more than you think you need to, and then, because you don't want janky cards in your stack, which is what happened to me on my stack, is I got Oaken Old, and it broke. So like here, we had Floodgate. I would only want to send this Floodgate or this Wildfire down to the bottom, not both together, because I don't have enough blues to match it. So I would block is dominated, so there's not much I could do about that. So my boots are 100% broken. There's nothing I can do about that. So I have to now play around. I will not have not have Arsenal for stack. So since I won't have Arsenal for stack, I can only block with one card. I'm going to block with the Floodgate, and then I will need this Wildfire ASAP. It is unfortunate. There's no good spot for me to just use my boots to... no, you're not unlucky. It is a luck matchup. They have Mangle, they have the Frozen to Death, that they can just instantly pop your boots. There's not much we can do about it. I just feel like the matchup is better when I do stack. So here I'm going to send Wildfire and Overflow together because those are good cards to have. So our stack is, for me, I have 3 cards at my key location, or 4 cards. It's 3 blues and Blazing. And then at my shoes, I have Flood 2 blues. And then now at my fridge, I have Wildfire Overflow. And I would like another card there because I like 4 cards in my fridge. I like to do 4, 3, 4. At peak, you get double Oak and Old 3 turns in a row. Yeah, like I died to a Jarl who did dominated attack into a card, the 12 power card that you have to heave the turn before. So with this hand, since our Arsenal does not matter, I would like to block with these 2, Arsenal this, and play that. Depending on what they attack me with. Like here, yeah, I want to fully block this. I would like to block 6. They have resources for pummel. If they pummel, then we discard Swell Tidings. Oh no, we have to discard 2 cards. That's sad. I always think this is the on-hit ice. So we discard this. To avoid discarding a card, would you like to pay? Honestly, I don't want that in my stack, so no. I will just discard the potion. I don't want any of those cards in my stack. I always think this one's on hit ice. I don't know why. So there. So I could have put a potion or stack. That's a way to mitigate your stack being bad. Oh, I forgot to take Cinderings out. No, Cindering's not. Cindering's a good arsenal. So here, I would like to play Swell Tiding and Moon if I get the chance. And then Arsenal the Cindering because it's like the best arsenal now. Because we don't have Kindle, so this is our essential. How do you get double Oak and Olded 3 times in a row? I just reread that. Did they pop Helmet? Blocking 9 would have worked around Pummel, yeah, because it's the yellow one. It was +3. So whereas I had to discard 2 cards if I just wanted to keep the potion. It would have worked around it, but if it was the red one, I still would have gotten hit and had to discard. I'd be out of a hand. Because they sent 5, I blocked 6. It would have been +4 on that, so it would have been 9. No, you're right. It would have been full blocked. I would have kept the potion. On +4 would be 9. Hammer. Sick. No pummel target. So I can be a little greedy. Gaze is not bad to have after Overflow. Yeah. I just miscounted. You're right. Blocking 9, I would have had the energy potion. So I got greedy, not thinking they would have pummel there, which you should play around anyways. Okay. He double fuses every time he didn't have to use equipment. Gotcha. So, like I said, I'm being a little greedy here to send some more chip. So in our fridge now we have Wildfire, Overflow, Gaze the Ages. So now I'm just trying to ping him down as fast as I can. Rags is going to hurt when that's gone too. There's only so much we can literally do about our equipment going away. And they're trying to hit the channel link. So they saw that we're stacking. And then I think stacking is just the best in the Jarl. Just because they're going to blow up your boots faster than you can anticipate. This is a blocking hand if I've ever seen one. But they have Dominate, so it doesn't really mean that much. But I can just send, yeah. Here, I would just block with Spindle, as I don't have enough cards. I will Cindering here. Oh, we have the oops, pass. I forgot about Heart. Should have played it before Heart. Here, we will Tunic. Prognosticate's not bad to have in stack because you get to opt, and Gaze can move it away anyways. So we have blue, Blazing, Floodgate, blue, Wildfire, Overflow, Wildfire Overflow. I already forgot what that card was. Gaze the Ages. I think I just send the 1 for 4 and Moon as our best bet there. Yeah, they're trying to match stack with their channels. So I'm going to turn through cards faster unless they're going to dominate more often. So here before heart, I should they didn't heart, but they're fused, so cards are going to go bottom. I would like to still do this. Sick. Can I combo from here? Kano, Rags, getting lessons. So that's 6 resources. I could get that, which would be 9. So it'd be 2, 3. It'd be 3, 6, 9 essentially, which would be all my blues, and I couldn't play anything. So no. So in our fridge we had prognosticate. So at our table, well, normally I like to do 4, and our stack's gonna be a little goofed depending on what we see, but we can essentially optimize it. That we go here, we make a floodgate because we can only block with 1 card. Play potion. And then we can guarantee that we get the cards we want to see at the bottom by overpitching to this flood. No, I realized I tossed 2. For some reason I thought that cost 3. But I can block with a spindle, and this blue will go to the bottom. Block 3. So it'd be, now it is, floodgate will be yellow. At our table we have Wildfire, Blazing, Arc, Lessons Flood. So that's a full table. Yeah, they're just got, you can only do so much about dominated attacks that it just sucks. Like, there's nothing we can do about it other than play our cards. So here, block with 2 cards, play potion, arsenal potion, and the next turn block with hand, play potion. We're hoping they don't get dominated attacks, so that way we can just block out efficiently. Like, the more they dominate, the more likely we will lose. That's just how this matchup works. Mango, cool. Good to see that go away. They're going to pummel us here. That's unfortunate. So we'll lose a card. Sick. Alright, cool. Don't have to worry about losing a card. We are iced. So I have to just arsenal. That's another downside of losing equipment early, is they play an ice card, you're just shafted the whole game. Of playing +1, and we don't want janky cards in our stack. At this point now, if they send in a dominated attack, our stack is, let's see here, it was 4, 3, 3, 4. So 4 plus 3 is 7, plus 3 is 10. Our stack is 14 cards. Oak and old, we say GG, the game is over. Just kidding, we play Cindering. Nice, so that's some decent rags targets. I forgot what potions we had. We just have 1 E-pot, okay. At this point, they have, yeah. I don't like seeing that wildfire so paired close together. So we're gonna block here. 2 cards go to the bottom anyways, so we will play this potion here. And we just get rid of our non-blocks anyways. Oh, we Kano'd a card. Undo. Kano. Bop. Chip him for something at least. We would like to keep that. Oh, it wasn't dominated. Oh, well, we didn't wait for the fuse, lol. Okay. Oh, pummel anyways. Okay. So I got ahead of myself thinking that we were going to get oak and olded when we didn't. But they had a pummel. So here it... Oh, undo. Fuck off. I'm clicking things way too fast. Potion. Pass. Alright. Alright, yeah, well. So, should have waited to see if it was fused, do things in the reaction step, and then play from there. Whereas I just auto-assumed it was fused. So here, we say, good game. Block 6 and die. Block 7. Yeah. Yeah, there's not much we could do there. Like, I can't only get gaze. There's, yeah, you could try and do stuff, but I would have to do it in response to heart. They have all these cards up. It's a rough matchup. For my list, I think if you're playing ICBM, you just tempo them out. But I was trying to do the similar thing. I just got like your stuff's gone. We lose, but we keep track of our notes. We lost boots turn 3. There's not much you could do about that. So you're going to have to stack from there anyways. Did it record the match? Why is it not recording our matches? Results. There's Jarl. Okay. We write notes. Boots lost turn 2. Turn 2/3. Pommels and token. Wait to see if they fuse before sending cards. Pitching cards. So that's where our mistake was pitching before we saw the fuse, because we could have blocked out more. They would have pummeled us. We would have lost a card, and I probably should have sent Will away at that point, because that's not a block, even if, yeah, that's a nice one. For pitching, so we can block. I think ice was a mistake as well. It is my least favorite talent. I think it's it was a mistake to bring it back. They should have just left it gone. I know Jarl's not like the best deck or anything, but I don't think ice should come back. It's good against aggro, yes, but you could say it's good against aggro. Then you look at the top decks; they're all decks that like to be aggro or play things efficiently with their resources. But we have an ice deck that is not doing anything against it. So our testing is not great with this current list. But even if we look at my other list, which isn't that different, if we go to results, I played 53 games with it. And I was doing okay. 43%. Anything over 50% is fantastic. And then with our current list that we're messing around, it's not that much different. Pile of Bile. We've only got 8 games, and they're all today, because I just made the list. So, we are getting the matchups of what I want. Hey, we played Fish. Hey, good luck, have fun. We played Fish earlier today. I think we lost against them. 62 cards. I don't like seeing Floodgate that often in the matchup, because it's too expensive to do. I'm going to try it with Tunic this time. We're all about learning. Making sure that we are trying out different things. So today I'm going to try Tunic against him or them. I'm going to eat Dagger here because I pitched a card that cares about being marked as next turn. Buddy, make sure you're looking through your glasses, not over them. My son just got glasses recently, and he's trying to look like he has his glasses here. He's trying to look over them instead of through them. I think we do need to go to the eye doctor. Buddy, through the glasses. Do you want to take a break of your glasses? Okay, here, give me here. Show the example here. He has his glasses here. He's looking over them quite frequently instead of through them. I don't blame him because they're also bifocal. But if he ever wants to do anything like play his games, he likes to play the Switch. He has to wear his glasses, but right now he's taking a break from his games. They'd still have an action point, but that's fine. We have more cards to block with. Aether Flare, hell yeah, let's send it. We still have a blue for another card. Send Flare. Resume turn. So they took that. Alright, well, Kano. No, not pass. I don't want to send Blazing for 1. It'd be technically 2 because it's buffed, but don't forget your tunic. I'm playing manual tunic mode, so I will forget my tunic. I think I just send lessons. Sick, yeah. Hit Wildfire. Pass. Put Blazing in Arsenal. Fog. Block. They're gonna buff it by 2, take my Wildfire. Oh yeah, or they just have that, yeah. +4. Blue. My plan is just to play the potion. Oh, they didn't take the potion. That's incorrect. Always take the potions. Oh, CNC. Okay, well that's gone. No blocks. That's unfortunate. But our turn is made easy. You play this. We Arsenal. And we pray that we can combo. We cannot? Cool. Then we just fully block. Lordy. Yeah. Aggro.deck. That's all we can do is block 5. They're going to flick. Yep. They're going to get go again. And then they're going to do a disruptive card. No, no disruptive card. Cool. Just 14. Sick. Oh, it gets go again. Yeah. All right, cool. So we literally have to combo next turn. We have a, I was going to say good hand. And then I saw this. Yeah, sure. Yeah. There's not much I could do. Like, I'm not comboing into AB3 with 5 cards and 4 cards in hand. That's lethal. Sick. I love that. I love having to play against a deck that on hit disrupts you for 1 point of damage. So we go Kano, Deja Vu, Kindle. We get Blazing first. Then we go Overflow. And then we just have to say GG because we lost. Yeah, there's not much to do there. Good game. And yeah, there's like literally nothing we can do about that. Why can't I pass priority? Yeah, if anybody watching can give me an idea what I could have done differently there, that'd be awesome. Oh, I meant to hit concede, but rough. Like, the whole point of the Cinderings and Flares are good to play against the Assassin, but when they're dealing 14 damage off 1 attack, hard to play against that. Why is... Oh, I didn't finish. That's on me. I was supposed to hit concede. That's rough. But that's why we test. That's why we keep notes. Literally, Assassin is my worst matchup for me as a player. I cannot for the life of me beat with Assassins. Like, even if we go to the ICBM, like the best version of Kano, like, yeah, I have 54% win rate, but if we go to Assassins, I guess I was beating them more often. 3, well, Slippery, Alright, so yeah, maybe I should just be on ICBM. We're gonna go second this time to try it out. We'll go Tunic, say good luck, have fun. Seems like a similar amount of people are playing today. And we'll keep with the... Oh. Alright, well, we leave that. And we create a match. We're 1-5 now. Maybe ICBM is just what we should be playing. Which is all floods, sonic booms. But I would like to test something else out at the moment. I really like the spindle and flare. But maybe I should drop these 2 yellows, go back to what I was originally doing. But like you would think that, okay, cool, you get some extra value out of flare into the assassin matchup because they don't have a lot of blues. But you're not, I haven't been drawing the flares, and when I do draw the flares, it's not like I can play them efficiently with another card because they're just doing so much damage. Kind of rough. I don't know. But we'll keep testing, we'll keep playing. I might play some rounds with ICBM again, but we'll play one more. No one's joining this one. So we'll go... Do I have ICBM saved on here? I don't. And we'll try an ICBM one. Hopefully we get some sort of good matchup. I don't like having all these here. I do my sideboard different. Oh. Hello? Internet? Internet? Change song. Internet, you functioning? Why is my internet so slow? What is happening here? No. You are not Bert Kreischer. We're not watching another YouTube video. So this one we're doing ICBM. Seeing how it feels since it's been a couple weeks since I've played ICBM. I will run it as such. Just the base list. So my issue was that I would see potions when I needed the block, and I would get floodgates when I needed overflows. For resource wise. We'll have a playlist different change here. Make sure the quality, I don't care about the visual quality of the video. Why is my YouTube so laggy? Play quality. Yeah, I don't need it 720p when I'm not looking at the screen. We can go 140p. Here they are on Spellfray Baby 1 still essentially. So I can realistically go here. Send some decent chunk. Still Kano off the top with Blazing. If they don't, because they only have the AB one, which of course they will. So and we Kano off the top. Yeah, we'll banish Flare because we don't need it. VLT, sick. Good to see. Still would like to pass my turn. So here, with this setup, I would love to be playing my poke build. Or not poke build, but my list I would like to see because they're on Spellfray. I'm like, cool, I'll just chip you down with your 1 AB. But I think it won't be an issue here either. I'll be just saying no blocks because they don't have any damage this early. Yeah, sounds good. And I'll be playing Energy Potion. See, here I would like to have a block, and I could block at least one card if I needed to. They broke the chain? That's weird. That should be marked if this was chain link too. Well, let's try that again. So I said the same thing. They asked me why it didn't mark. So we'll just do the same. And we'll say pass. And then they play that. That's fine. And then they should chain 2. Okay, there we go. We'll say pass. There we go. Now it should be marked. There we go. Alright. 6, 6, 6, 6. So we'll just Kano twice, play potion, depending on what we get. So we will flip over here. Energy potion, sick, love to see it. And we Kano again. We get Will of Arcana, and then we'll play the energy potion. So we are set up for a combo if need be. Yeah, we could do, if we had Deja Vu, we could do a little combo there, but we can still combo with what we have. I don't think we'll need to. What I'm gonna do is see, we'll see. I can do a little rags combo here. Try and bait the spell fray. Honestly, I don't think I want to. I don't know. I want to play potion. We'll see, we'll see, we'll see. So we have plenty of life. I could also just block with, could have blocked with the wildfire. I think I'll just play potion. Kano once, see what the top card is. No, and then we'll pitch the staff because we don't want two cost to tie and rags. We only want one rags target, and now our rags target is the yellow flood. All right, cool. We can guarantee 2 blues as well, and then we can clarity. So we'll play out the turn as long as we can. We will be drawing 2 cards, so they will get the chance to use Balance of Justice. I need to set up some, whatchamacallit, Steam elements, so that way we can get some stuff on when people actually subscribe mid video, because I don't check in between lives or during lives to update the 229, like a live subscriber count. So we'll pass. If they present lethal here, then that's when we'll combo off. Okay, next card is going to be a field. Gets +2. We will take a peek here to ensure that we can get blues for both Kindle and our rags. It's an overflow, which I would like to Kano off, and then we get the Eye of Affinia for our rags at least. So we can go Kindle, Kano, and then I will Kano again. So I want the overflow, and then we rags. Up, overflow. And then here I will boots, opt, make sure we get a blue for Kindle at least. Yeah, it doesn't matter which one we get, because we're gonna draw the other one off flood. We let boots resolve, we get Kindle, and then we can go staff because we have enough resources, and metacarpus, so the plus that covers the spell fray, that covers the 8 arcane barrier. So I realistically don't need 2 nodes, but I am going to, because I have the resources to nodes everything. Because I have abundant resources. Yet they still have arcane barrier they can continuously pay into, but I have so much over top of prevention. Like I'm dealing 8, they prevent 3, I'm still dealing 5, so I'm going 5 over. Like I'm gonna go overflow here, hitting nodes. Like the arcane barrier is being paid for by the nodes from here on out. And then we'll pop chests to pay for nodes. So they're realistically not arcane bearing, doing arcane barrier because I'm paying to go over it. Yeah, I guarantee at least one set of blues. Volcano. Prognosticate, that's a sick one to see because we get to opt. Yes, we'll just keep paying into it. Because now we get to opt one. When you get to opt with prognosticate, you just feel good. That goes to the bottom because that's a brick. So we still are missing some cards here. Aether Flare. Doing 5. This will come in for 6. That's not what I'd like to see. Sonic Boom. Dang, good game. GG. And that's the issue with this build here. Is that you have a lot of increased costs. Like floodgates, Sonic Booms. You have the same amount of 2 costs in the build. But whereas now I shouldn't have paid notes for some of those, I guess. Yeah, I felt like I kept paying nodes, but you wouldn't know. Maybe the last ones where I have, okay, I know I have 2 costs that I shouldn't be paying into nodes that I have to hit that I haven't seen. Like, okay, what if I see Floodgate again? What if I see that? Like, here I should like 2 cards back. Should keep a track of like, okay, cool, count my resources again. You should count your resources after cards. Yeah. Yeah, it's hard to tell there. Something that I need to do on Talishar that I do more often IRL. For some reason, I don't know why there's a miss opportunity for doing both. Is count your resources in between cards to see what you're capable of doing from there. So hitting the nodes on the first 3 cards should be sufficient. Then you draw, and then now I'm blind. I don't know where I'm going. I should hold on to my resources for any additional 2 costs that I'm going to see. Since I know I have 9 floodgates or whatever, how many I have left, and Sonic Booms. So actually, ICBM has more 2 costs. If we go over the list real quick. I don't think Florian should be playing Oasis Respite. They should be on Seeds of Tomorrow. Is what they should be playing. It is a better card. If they're running both, yes, but not this list. I have transitioned over to Pile of Bile. I stack Florian. If they're turning into the Channel Mount Heroic build, I have to block a lot more, but I run Imperial Edict into them, and I run Waning Moon. So Oasis Respite would be the, if they are aware of our strategy now that we are currently probably more than likely going to stack it with Imperial Edict, naming seeds the turn before we combo. It does give them the knowledge of it, so they'll hold on to it as just Arcane Barrier at that point as a blue. I would go into the Channel Mount Heroic build. I would have as a sideboard option in Kano would be just Channel Mount Heroic. For those who don't know what that does. Heroic. It is this card. Go again. Action. Card you play. Control have +3. And then you go into stuff like let's go Rune Blade. You run, where's it at? Why can't I think of the card? It's the one where if you created a rune chant. Where is it? Like, you run Swarming Gloomveil, you run the one that's the 0 for 3 go again, the other one. and aura. Why does it not pop up? Rune Rager Swarm. Yeah, so you go, yeah, Rune Swarmer and Swarming Gloomveil, and you run CNC and then into the heroic. So your CNCs are for 9, your Swarming Gloomveils are for 6, and you pitch all your Earth cards as often as you can. Is what I would do to better that matchup, because I have lost a very few Florians. And if it were to be, it would be the Channel Mount Heroic ones into this new ban list. That's how I go to it. Just playing this one game of ICBM. We'll try another one into... Oh, I was going to say into an Assassin to see how we feel about it. ICBM. I would like to go first. We say good luck, have fun. We go into Slippy sideboard, which is just the actual normal build. I might want to swap over my Clarity Potions for 1-for-4s just because I suck at blocking. But maybe we don't block as much. I know we're supposed to bait the Spell Void with our first Wildfire or have a double Wildfire. But sometimes the hands just don't turn up like that. Like here, I Volcano with this Flare. They're on 4, which is insane to see. So they could stuff this Lessons fully if they wanted to. 4 is crazy, especially with this one. Like, what is this build? Like, I don't even count this as a real deck. Yeah, sounds good. And then we just pass. Again, I don't like putting Kindle in my arsenal, but kind of where I'm at right now. Always get paired together. Always get paired together. Yeah, just block here. Now I can't. I have to IP every turn now. Fuck, I just shafted. I'm just shafted here. Okay, yeah, I'll take the Arcane. Sounds good. That ended your turn, buddy. I'm not shafted per se. Like here, we just send this again. If they Arcane Barrier, they Arcane Barrier. Dealt 4. Yeah, I would like to get Kindle. I know we already have a Kindle, but I'm just trying to remove as many bricks. Cool. They pass. Just a nick. Just a nick. There we go. Kindle. Kano. Kano. Rags. We have to bait. So much. I would have loved to see that banished. So we get a Floodgate. We'll pitch the Staves. See what we draw. Sonic Boom. That's unfortunate. And then we go here. We're just double Kindle. So we're over the AB3. Alright, we didn't use boots. We didn't use boots. We just bait here. We just bait that we got the blue. Granted, in real life, I wouldn't be making such a dramatic thing. Like, okay, cool. I want to be so dramatic about drawing a red off my Rags and my Kindle here. But I'm baiting 7, so I'm trying to just eat their Arcane. Damn, they just said I don't give a shit. See, I was hoping they would eat that and I could not have to pitch to this. Maybe they're stream sniping me and know that I drew a red. And they're just gonna, hey, cool, I'm not Spell Void. No? Okay, well. They're like, YOLO, if you got it, you got it. We're cruising. Overflow. Interesting. I don't know if that's the call there, buddy. They still have their Arcane Barrier for by combo again. And we'll put that to the bottom. They're at 3. So unless they go sicko mode here, yeah, I take 11 and you banish the top card, which I Should have just kept it as the top card. Oh no, they got the... They really, really wanted to hit me for an additional 4. And banish some cards off top. So they're at 5 because they gained some life. But I think the call there should have just been... So here I can block out efficiently, arsenal my blazing, and then kill them on the following turn if I draw properly, which is always the plan. That doesn't have a go again, so I will block with 1 card, guarantee I have at least a blue to play on my combo turn. Floodgate would have been nice to have because it was a blue, not because I could do anything with it. We'll just merely pass. Hope we draw some good cards. We got all blues. That's good to see. Eye is gone, so we still have a Kindle. We'll say pass. See what they banish off the top. Just a Nick. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna do a blind Kano with a non-block, and we're already past blocks anyways. Destructive Aethertide. Sure. And then we can go Kano again since I'm already here. Let's see what we get. Lessons in Lava. Nice. I can, if I get something off Lessons, I can play it. Because I'll have 1 floating to pop Boots, which is what I needed, so we can't Metacarpus as additional. So here I'm hoping I hit for 1. I hit for none. Alright, cool. Sounds good. So I can blind Kano, cancel. I'll hit them from 1 here. That's for sure. That doesn't do anything. Cool, pass. Frog. Oh, another blazing. Alright, that's unfortunate. We were just drawn into it, which is fine. Oh, and a wildfire. But that was the top 3 cards. Codex. That's so frustrating. And they got leave no witness, so now we have to do this. Alright, well, concede. Good game. So the reason I concede there is we're drawing Floodgate, and we draw this. They still have all this. I 100% thought they were gonna... They 5-headed me. They 5-headed me. I'm like, alright, cool. I bait out with the wildfire. They're like, no, cool. I'll just take it. I'm not going to die. And they weren't playing them. They just 5-headed me and kept their arcane barrier. Whereas I could have just won if I drew properly. Because the reason I concede there is they hit me. I lose blazing. That's 2 blazings gone. That's 3. That's all my blazings. Which is how I'm going to have to kill through remaining AB 3 Spell Void 2. And wildfires are at the bottom. And they're just going to aggro me out. That's... Oh. My plan there was they broke Arcane Barrier Spell Void. Cool, I send the... Yeah, they called my bluff. But it wasn't really a bluff because I could still pay for the Floodgate and continue to combo off on Wildfire for 6. They are just like, cool, yeah, I don't give a shit. I got them down to 5. So I just needed an additional card off the top to be a zap or something. Whereas there was a card I couldn't pay for. And they were just memeing, not memeing, but I call it a meme. They weren't even running the best dagger. They're like, yeah, I'm going to bring the D-react dagger. Or it was the equipment dagger. The dagger that doesn't mean anything in this matchup. I'm like, what the fuck? But yeah, we're 0-6 there. I need lunch, and I've been streaming for about 2 hours. So what I can see is what my plan was for Assassin. It's just not doing it. I think I thought that Spindle's players would be good into them, and it could just be me being ass against Assassin. But if you look at most of my losses, like results, it's Assassin. Well, not on this list, but most of my losses on my builds are to Assassins. I don't know if those who've been watching what I could do different into the Assassin. Like one of them, yes, I should have kept onto a Wildfire and put it in Arsenal, maybe comboed off on that CNC. but I need help. I don't. It's not a list issue. It's a me issue because all my lists I'm bad into assassin. I don't know what it is, but I'm gonna go eat lunch. Y'all, thank you for watching. Shout out to anybody that wants to join the Patreon. Things do get a little bit early. I'll just shout it out here. We go as a creator. Well, we currently have available as you can join for free. But the basic one, you get to see all my armory matches I upload because I'm not currently doing chess recordings for ProQuest RTNs until I get a secondary phone or GoPro because it eats up too much of my battery, and my phone is my GPS, so it's annoying to have to recharge in between matches to ensure that I have it available. You get my matchups, current deck lists. You get to see these testing videos that I do offline. So like how this live was, if I'm testing a list, all those I record those videos and I upload them here. And at $10, you get access to YouTube videos anyways, or anything that will be part of a YouTube video, I'll upload there early. And then this package, you get all benefits if I make a stuff like my where is it? I won't share the link because maybe people could copy it off the video, but essentially I made I can just go here, sheets. My Kano combo sheet. That you can go back into my video on this, but essentially it tells you, hey, what is the average damage for your wildfire X blazing? If they AB your wildfire, what does your damage look like if they did AB 2-3 such and such? And you got the same with lessons, some spindle combos. I haven't filled out that many potion combos because they're pretty similar. They're just extended versions of these combos, but there's an option for it. That and a combo builder. So with, let's say I had lessons into wildfire to zap and blazing, it'll be 30 damage and it'll cost me 13 resources. And if you change how you pay for it, so I had striders, if it's from a Kano activation, now that's 2 additional resources you have to account for as well. Let's say if I meta crucible the lessons, it goes up to 32 damage. If I crucible the wildfire, it goes up to 35 damage because it accounts for the wildfire buff and the crucible buff. This is available as additional to my slide, the Kano combo slides. Not that email. That's not even my email. How do I get assigned someone else's? But yeah, if you were interested in any of these, they're also available on my Patreon. But you could just follow the combo lines on the video as well to practice. But yeah, that's it for today.